Welcome to Sousa Farm. Today we're gonna do an animal update video. We're gonna go around and check all the animals and give you some information how they're doing. So we're gonna start with the chickens here. Okay, so the chickens and the turkeys, they are in this side of the greenhouse. I put a tarp over it because it's getting way too hot in here, and they're doing pretty good. They figured out the drinker there. Actually, I gotta give them some water. They're a bit cold. It's the morning, so they're doing pretty good. That's a white rock right there. That's a turkey. You can see the turkeys, they're growing pretty the same size now, but they'll get to a point that they will not keep up with the white rocks. They'll just slow down a little bit. And the difference between the turkeys and the white rocks is the white rocks will grow and put a lot of weight, and then the turkeys will actually grow first, so they'll get tall and skinny, and then they'll put the weight at the end. That guy there is showing that he's the boss. Huh? Hmm. Maybe not today. Sometimes they get all puffy, the turkeys, when they hear noises. That guy is trying to show that he's the boss around here. So the white rocks are doing pretty good. That's our last batch. We lost once. Hey, get out. Hey, 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 hey. Excuse me. No, 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 no. You get out. Get out of here. You're not allowed with the chickens. That's Muffin. Muffin, she's enjoying life outside now. She probably just wants to come and say hi. Okay, let's go check on the other ones. So in here you have our chicken with the little chicks. And she has 4. One died. Hey, mama. You want to show your babies? Come on, show your babies. Oh, there they are. So one is black, the other 3 they're all white. This one looks like it has a little bit of brown to it. Okay, guys, I'll leave you alone. So that's for Mahmoud, 4 chicks. So they'll be here for probably a week or 2, and then I'll bring them out. There you go. You hide your babies so nobody steals them. Yeah. So you gotta go and check on the rest of them. The chickens. The chickens are out. They just came out. They're doing fine. They're laying quite a lot now. So I have them here against the barn with the net and the tractor there because this place is getting full of weeds. So I put the chickens here and they cleared them pretty good. It's all bare dirt now. I gotta come in here and cut all those big trees that are trying to grow. That's all trees I cut, but the stumps are there, so they just sprout again. So what I'll come in here, I'll cut all those green because they're really green sprouts, and I'm just gonna throw them to the pigs, and the pigs will love it. So the chickens just hide under there. It's good. I don't mind it right now because it gives them some shade in hot days. And that is my buddies, Mr. Pigs. You guys are all muddy again. It's not even raining. Come on, man. Hey, it's Babe and Pablo. Hey, Pablo. And Oreo. You guys are all dirty. I'm not getting in there with you today. You're gonna get me all dirty too. So this guy here, Oreo, is the bigger one. And then next to him is Pablo. He's pretty good size too. And then Babe down there, she's a bit smaller. She's a female, so that's normal. Hey, be quiet. So we have the chickens just separated to the little net there between the pigs. and they seem they don't care much. They do pretty good. Oh, shut up! That rooster is annoying. Hey guys, you guys have food? Yeah, you guys have food. Feed us still full, and that's how it drinks. So that's what they do. They just go in the nipple there, get the water. I could raise that a little bit so they don't drop so much. But then they dig a huge hole in front of it. Get out, Pablo. Let me go show the hole. Okay, you don't get me dirty. Come on, man. So that's what they did. Hey, leave me alone. Hey, no, no, no. Don't show on me. Hey, get out. Get out. Ah. Hey, Minnie. Hey, Pablo, get out. Okay, I give you a scratch. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me out. Nope. Yeah, they gotta get me all dirty. They're not looking forward to that today. So that's what they do. They make holes and they try and shoo my pants off. Right? You guys are good. The feeder works pretty good over there. I made that. Cost me nothing. And it is exactly the same if you buy a $500 or $600 one. So that was a good trying because I was just trying. I wasn't sure it was going to work, but so far so good. It works pretty good. Alright, guys. Yeah. Okay, let's go check the other chickens. The garden is doing well. Had a bunch of garlic, beans, cucumbers, tomatoes, lettuce, onions, tomatoes, lettuce. Down there is some green onions and peas and more cucumbers and peppers and lots of tomatoes. So it's not that big garden, but for us it's more than enough. She'll have some leftovers. Then we have our chickens. I just moved them. Hey guys, that's they were here for 2 days, and that's what they do. The grass is like that, and that's what they do. So I just moved them here. I gotta get in here and cut all this grass, and I'm gonna feed it to the pigs. And that's all they do. Just move this thing forward. It's pretty easy. That's a hole from the chickens. I gotta fix that. The grass is pretty tall now, but they already bring it down quite a while. Hey guys, so as you guys can see, they have a lot of space. I don't keep them crowded. They're pretty big, so I think probably in a week, maybe less, some of the bigger ones, they gotta meet their purpose. The roosters there, like that one's a rooster, that's a hen, that's a rooster. So the rooster's probably gotta go in a week, maybe less, when I have a chance here. That's it. I fill the bucket of water. They have the drippers there, and they have food on demand. So they do pretty good here, right? Yeah, in the week you guys not gonna be so happy with me. So that's the feed we feed them. It's pretty crumble, but they eat pretty much everything this way. Now, you see in the front, there's no waste in the floor at all. So what I did is I changed it because I wasn't grinding it too much, and they were wasting a lot, dropping all over the floor like spots here. They're full of grain. So what I did, I changed it. I grind it the same as the pigs, and like that, they pretty much eat everything, and they have no waste at all. So that's pretty much all they do. They eat, they drink, and they sleep. And because they're outside, they actually walk around a little bit and eat some grass. So that's good. That's why they taste so good. But they don't do much. They're not like the other ones who will dig holes, and no, that's not. They're not that kind of chicken. Right? You guys keep eating, get fat for me, okay? Yeah. So we have a bunch of berries. This whole place here is all blackberries, raspberries, and honeyberries. We already hit a bunch of honeyberries this year. The raspberries are later in the season, and the blackberries too. But we get quite a lot of berries here. We already had strawberries from the beds over there. That's our potato bed. It's quite a lot here. So that should give us a lot of potatoes. I gotta get in there and get the weeds out of them, so that's gonna be a job for another day. Then down there we have, in the middle of the grass, I gotta go and cut that. We have asparagus and more berries. And then we have grapes in the other side. That's what these trellis of I made years ago is for. It's all different types of grapes. And I think this year is gonna be the first year we're gonna get them. Grapes take a long time to grow. So if you go buy a grape plant and you plant it and you think you're gonna get grapes the same year, that's not gonna happen, because they will take 2 or 3 years to get established. So now they're pretty big, and there's actually a bunch of grapes. I gotta come and cut all the grass here, clean this up. I just didn't have a chance yet. But the plan is to let them grow over, and they will go on top only, and then all the fruit will be on top, and I can come underneath from the ditch in the summer with my four-wheeler and actually prune them and pick the grapes. That's the plan. But this will take a while. This is a project for years to come. This won't be a fast project. And then in this side here, this whole place here where they had the chickens in the beginning of the spring, you can still see some of them, not many, right there. That's all black walnut, and there's about 100 in there. They're pretty big now. I put them 3 years ago, and the first year, second year, then did well. This year, they will grow quite a lot, and I figure, and then they will kill everything around it, because this used to be older trees. So I did cut this grass, believe you or not, in the spring. I went in there and cut everything, and I just left the walnut trees. But it's just so what I'm waiting for is for them to grow this year, hopefully tall enough that next year I can get the chicken tractor and put it in here, and hopefully the chickens won't be messing with the walnuts and they will destroy everything else. But this will be a nice spot for, wildlife, squirrels and stuff like that, because you'll get those big black walnut nuts and they like that. And then in this side we have our bees. So I gotta get in there to cut the grass, and I already put my 2 swarms that I found, then I cashed last week. The boxes there will have cardboard paper. What I did, they're queenless for some reason, and what I did is I took the swarm, put newspaper with the queen excluder, and then I put the queen is in the bottom, the swarms are in the bottom, so the swarm will be in the yellow box and then to the green box beside it with the queen. And then I put the queen excluder, I put, paper, thin paper, that's just bathroom paper I believe, but you can do newspaper, that's normal I use, I just don't have any. And then I put the original hive that was in there without the queen, I put them on top. And what the bees do, they will start eating at that paper slowly, make little holes, and they will emerge together, and the queen will just be in the bottom laying, and then all the brood, because a couple of brood on top is in the top, in the second box from the bottom, that brood will hatch eventually, and then they will just fill that with honey. That's why the boxes are white. And then that queen, those 2 hives combined will become a big hive, and they'll make me quite a lot of honey this fall. And then I have a couple more that I got a queen. Some of them were the swarm, and some of them the queen wasn't doing well, so I have the queens on there. I just didn't have a chance to get them. So maybe I'll do that today if the weather changes, but I gotta get in here first and cut all this grass. That box is empty over there. That was a swarm, and I moved them there, and then I left the box just in case some drift bees want to go in there, but I see a couple in there, so maybe a couple frames of bees in there. So what I'll do is I'll just, when I start queening everything, I'll just throw them in another box and remove the box, and they'll be fine. That's our bee apiary. So we have about, right now, 20 inside there. Yeah, we have 20 in here, and then we have 5 queens. I'm waiting for them to lay to make sure they're good queens to transfer here, and we'll have probably a couple extra. So then we gotta go check on the cows. So this field, the cows just came out of it a week ago, and now I don't want to put them in because look, all the white clover. So this is going to be my honey crop. The bees are all over this, and it's nice and sunny, and we got some rain, so that's good. The cows already went into the first pasture I planted this spring, and I were there for a week, and then I took them off because I didn't want them to pack it too much. And this field here is mostly clover, sunflowers, and turnips. So this is a seed that I got from the farm show. It was, I don't know, 5-6 pounds of seed from the farm show when I got all that food from the cattle, and I just decided to spread it here. I didn't put any grass here. It's just clover, sunflowers. There's a bunch of sunflowers. That's kale. Sunflowers. This is all clover. And I know I saw some turnips here the other day. So obviously it's dry. We got a little bit of rain, but not enough. But this could be good for the bees. So I'm gonna let this grow quite a while, and then hopefully this clover will flower. And once it flower, I'll use the sunflower and the clover for make me some honey in the fall. And then once that's done, I'll just let the cattle in here just before the winter and let them fill their bellies quite a lot. So the one we cut, this one here, the cattle are in it. They were. Now is flowering, so I'm leaving it for the bees. So that's how I do it. I try to keep it on. You see a lot of flowers, I just, instead mowing it or letting the cattle on it, I just let the bees to pull the nectar first, and then I'll let the cattle on it, because like that I get honey and I feed the cows, and it's a win-win for everybody, and I give a break to the grass. So this one is flowering pretty good. That's red clover mostly. The cows now, they're in the second field we planted last year, I mean this spring. This will be this one here. There's not much, but there's a lot for them, for the kind of cattle I have anyway. So all they do, they'll eat all the grass, and once they're done here, they're probably going to be here for a couple days. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move them to the back field past the wire there, and I got to go over this wire, and this is pretty hot, so I really don't want to get zapped here. So I think I'm going to go under. So we're going to see those buggers. So it's not much. Some areas is just dirt, but other areas have quite a lot, like where they are down there. That's quite a lot down there, and that will last them a couple days. And once they're done in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them to the back field. That one has a lot more to eat, and I'm going to be making hay at that little field we planted years ago, because it's pretty bumpy in there. So I'm going to wait until next spring, and I may just come there with the packer, and if I still have it, I may just roll it, try to get those bumps out of it. But for now, I'm just gonna let the cattle on it, because I made hay there the other day. And so this one here, look at that. We made hay at this field, what, 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks, and this thing is about a foot tall, and they're going to seed. So the first hay we made, it didn't go to seed. Now because it's been hot and we didn't get that much rain in the beginning, it's already going to seed. So I'm going to wait probably, because the clover is just going to flower now. So I may just wait another 2 weeks, see how much I can get, and then I'm going to get in here, this whole field all the way to the back, and I'm going to bale this thing again. And that'll be my second cut this year. Obviously I'm not going to get much, but I got about 50 bales here last time. So if I get another 50, I think I'll get more this time. That's pretty good. And then I'll, sure, I can get another cut right after, probably around August, depending on the weather. But there are the cows. So I gotta, once they're done in this field, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here on my hay vine. I'm gonna leave it high because there's a lot of wood in there, and I'm gonna snap all those weeds off. I'm just gonna wait for them to be done in here. It's Big Boss Cow and Coco. You Coco? You red or are you? You're red. That's Coco. So red, the horns are coming out now. Hey red. So if anybody has any guess of the age of this calf, please leave it in the comments, because I'm trying to figure out how old is she. I know when I got him in February, the guy said it would be about 2 months old, but I don't know. So by that account, 2 months old in February, so she born in December, so she'll be about 7, 8 months old now, and she just doesn't look like that, as well. I'm just trying to figure out how old she is, but she should be pretty much Dexter. That one is not a Dexter at all, and this one is not a Dexter either because she's bald. So is her mama, and this one is bigger than Red now. That's Minnie. Minnie here. I thought she was pregnant, but I'm having serious doubts now. Hi, Minnie. So I'm probably going to be moving them tomorrow because they pretty much eat all the grass in there. All I can see now here is weeds. So I may leave them for another day so they pick up some stuff they left me. Okay, so what I'm going to do probably is I'm going to put them in this field here in the back, and this one has a lot of wheat, and it's a lot bigger. That'll probably be 2 acres here, and that'll definitely last them a couple of weeks or more. And by the time they're done here, we can bring them back to that side. So anyways, that's an update on the animals here in the farm. Cows are taking a siesta. So anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.